we're back out at the little lake, and I'm going to show you my secret weapon for catching more fish with soft plastics, and it's going to save you time and money while you do it. You don't want to miss this one. There we go. Ooh, that feels pretty okay. Oops, yep, he is pretty okay. And I almost reeled his boat all the way into the boat. Let me let you down a little bit, buddy. Ooh. He came off to the hook. All right. Well, that's two. That's two right there. He came on the electric blue Senko. Let's go ahead and get a... Almost lost him. Oops. Almost lost him. Let me go ahead and... get a picture with this dude. I don't know how well I don't know. All right. Turn the volume up so I know what I'm doing. All right, there we go. If I can see. Oops. All right, there he is. Pretty little fish. About another 14-incher. Just over a pound, maybe a pound and a quarter. This is another one of those hybrids. You see the strong lateral line, the darker color, and that high dorsal, but I bet his... yeah, he's got a little bit of a rough tongue. Alright, buddy, thank you. Welcome back to Lowbrow Fishing. And you know, when it comes to soft plastic baits, I like to wring every single penny out of them that I can, because I like to save money. After I'm done Texas rigging them, I will use them for wacky rigs. And after I wacky rig them, well, a lot of times I'll throw them in a plastic bag and use them for remelt as I make my own soft plastic stick baits. Or a lot of times I will take and do something even more special with them. And that is, I will flay the ends apart. Now this one I've got Texas rigged like that. I just took my scissors and I just flayed the end apart like that. And when this bait hops along, those tendrils open up and they wave in the water, and they give it a little bit extra something that the fish haven't seen, and it gives you a little bit better chance of getting bites. Actually, out here at the little lake, we caught a couple on this particular rig right here. Now what do? Well, I just take an old soft plastic stick bait. In this case, this is a Yum Dinger, and it's just all blown out. It's all torn to pieces. It's got the middles all busted up. It's just not really any good for anything anymore. So what we're going to do is, well, we're just going to take this worm here, and we're going to cut right up the edge, right up the middle of it. And we're going to go quite a ways, and then we're going to turn it on its side right here, and we're going to cut this way. And then we're going to turn it on its other side here, and we're going to cut it this way. It doesn't have to be straight, it does not have to be pretty. The goal here is to get all these tendrils, the goal here is to get all these tendrils pulled apart. Again, we're going to take it and we're going to do it on this side here. And we're going to actually go up quite a ways. We're going to turn it on the other side. cut up that way. And then we're going to take it and we're going to cut it this way, just like we did on the other side. Doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be pretty. And that's what you want right there, something like that. And this we're going to stick on a wacky rig, weightless, and as it falls down, those tendrils are just going to open up. And something about it, the way it flutters down, and whenever you work it underwater, the fish find that very enticing. And then this I will take and wacky rig. And it gives us just a little bit something extra. It's something that the fish haven't seen. In the water, these tendrils, they come apart as that flutters down. It kind of has a nice little flutter to it. And it's not really like a tube, and it's not really like a skirt. It actually gives it some unique sort of movement that the fish, for some reason, they find it very enticing. And I rig it weightless wacky rig, and even today I caught a couple really nice fish on this. It skips just like a wacky rig would, and it sinks like a wacky rig does. But those tendrils, they come apart as it flutters down, and it's just something about it that the bass find enticing, and you just jig it along like you would a normal wacky rig. And let's go out on the water and I'll show you some of the fish that I caught with it today, and you'll see what I mean. Okay, we've got the little boat ready to go, ready to launch. We're all rigged up. We're here at the little lake. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into today. Alrighty, we've got this worm rigged weightless wacky, and it's just an old worm, you know. I mean, get as much use out of those things as you can, right? That's the law of the land. I don't know about you, but I'm always on the lookout to save a few pennies. Save a few dollars if I can. And I'm just giving it little subtle twitches under the water. Kind of go this way a little bit. And just let it sink. Cast it down and let it sink. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that feels okay. Did I miss it? Yeah, I missed it. No, I didn't. He's just coming with me. Ooh, there we go. All right. See that? And that was on that flated out worm. Go ahead and grab you, buddy. Come on, oops, come on now. This is a largemouth. That's a nice largie too. That's a real nice largie. And he caught it, that was on that flayed out worm. Let me get you. Man, I really hope that I got that on video, because he's a pretty little fish. Let's go ahead and get our picture with him while we're getting blown into this little whatchamadinkle here. I need the volume to be a little higher than that. Well, oh well. There we are. Nice little fish. Beautiful. Beautiful, gorgeous fish. This is a largemouth bass. He's got his gills flared out, but his mouth, yeah, his tongue is smooth. That is a largemouth. All right, buddy. Thank you. That was on our little flared worm. Like I said before, it works really good. There's a lay down right there. There's a piece of timber. So that's what I'm gonna work this for a second through here. I want to get my bait, and just nice and easy, just Just a real easy cast. You don't have to throw it in there with a million pounds of force. Just nice and easy. Make sure you get behind your cast, like that, and it'll skip right on the top of the surface. It's gonna put me right up under that bush like that. Kind of, oops, we are got this sliced up old Zoom Magnum trick worm that we're using, and it's, as it floats down, it's got that look to it. Those tendrils kind of open up. Those tendrils kind of open up, and there we go. Oh yeah, look at that. See how that is? That was a nice catch right there off of that. Hooked him good. That was with the wacky rig. You know, that's number 3 today that we've caught like that. He's a beautiful bass. Gorgeous, gorgeous bass. That's number 3 we've caught today, fishing that technique. This is a largemouth. You see how it's darker? How it's darker, and that fin goes way up in the air like that, and his tongue is super smooth. This is a largemouth. So we've got spots, we've got largemouth, and then we've got a whole bunch of hybrids in here. But we're going to get a picture with this guy. I'll go ahead and face around, bring a little bit of better light on me. There we go. I got to bring him back. He's actually pretty good sized. There we go. And that was on the tendril. So as you can see, that's a really good technique. I've caught in just a little while. I've put myself on some good bass. I've done it with the wacky rig version, and I've done it with the Texas rig version. So there you go, buddy. Thank you. Let me see if I can pull another one off of that pile. So there you go. It's a really simple and easy to do trick. And after you've used those soft plastics up in one way or another, you can get even more use out of them. And I'm telling you what, this is the juice. Just using these today, I caught several nice fish in just a short amount of time I was here at the lake filming this video. So easy to do. Give it a try. I know you're going to love it. Thanks for watching Lowbrow Fishing. We'll catch you in the next one.